What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing out there? Let us know if you can hear us. Let us get a one in the chat. And as you're coming through, please click the like for the YouTube algorithm. We really appreciate it.
Hello.
Derek Bibles, what's going on?
Hey.
If you can hear us, put a one in the chat. I was having some audio. Thank you. Yep, there we go. We good to go.
Can you hear me? Because I really don't want
You probably
the
need to bring
mic
it
is
closer
like,
to
no, but it's like right here. It's not even that close to me. Look,
Nope.
it's like right here.
It may look close to her, but it's far away from her.
It is far away from me. Hey, Liz, 73. What's going
What's
on?
going on?
How y'all doing? Hey, disclaimer. If you have not seen the movie, thank you. I put it on especially for y'all. If you have not seen the movie, hey, Dawn.
What's going on, Dawn?
If you have not seen the movie, Deadpool and Wolverine.
This is all spoilers.
This is all spoilers. I mean, we normally don't even spoil.
Right.
But this deserves a discussion.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, we appreciate the love.
We do.
But if you don't mind being spoiled, well, if you mind being spoiled, this ain't the place for you.
Yeah, if you mind us talking about it and discussing it in every aspect of the movie, then by all means, please stay on.
Loso Dolo, what's going on?
It was
dope.
Oh my gosh. Was it?
Yeah.
Was it though?
It was a dope.
It was a. So we want to give a shout out, not so shout out. Derek said, "Whose idea was this, Ralph?"
It was probably Shimon. It was Shimada's idea.
It was my idea to go live, and that doesn't happen often.
Nope,
not at all often. I want to give a shout out, not so shout out, to the audience from last night.
They were horrible.
We screamed, hollered, laughed, cried, hollered. Well, I didn't cry.
Okay, Dawn, I appreciate that.
Okay, thank you.
Michaela, hey, Michaela. She said she literally just came back from watching it. Cool.
So it's fresh in your head. Let's go. Michaela, stay on.
What's going on, Brian? I see a lot of new faces in here tonight.
Hey.
That's all right.
So the audience last night
was horrible.
We screamed, hollered, like I said,
had
almost jumped out of our seats.
And I'm not that animated at the movie theater, so for me to be animated, it had to be something good.
It says a lot.
Yeah,
it says a lot. I'm usually the one to be like, screaming, but it was at least 5 or 6 times throughout the movie that both of our hands were up. And then shouting and screaming and whoo-hoo.
And I heard nothing from the rest of these jokers. I heard nothing. I swear I heard
nothing.
Like
it was like we were naughty by nature. We were like, hey,
right.
Oh, hey. We did all of that because it was. Ralph always says that he goes in with his expectations really low just in case he doesn't want to be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
But as he was in these YouTube streets, he said that all he heard was good things about it. So I think it put your expectations a little bit higher than normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you went in and the first 5 minutes.
Okay, the first 5 minutes is amazing. Okay, first of all, it started. Okay.
Wait, Loso said my audience went crazy. I can't see.
When the OG came out.
I can't read that.
Okay, when the OG came out. Okay. Yeah. When the opening credits, after he exhumed Logan's body.
What?
These jokers was quiet during the doggone choreography of NSYNC. Ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye. I'm like, okay, come on.
It was killing it.
Like, it made me think that it wasn't even Ryan Reynolds in the suit. It might have been Darren Henson something from the commercial back in the day when they used to.
That is too funny.
Ain't no lie. I should have had that queued up.
You probably should have. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Well, Don, you're going to see it this evening.
It's a good time, Don.
I was about to sing "Expect the Great." It's going to be.
It's a good time.
A good time.
It's a good time. There was less than 10 people in the theater, and we only shared giggles. I didn't get that loud collective experience. Man, we didn't either, man.
We didn't
I
either.
love that. I mean, that's one of the part of the movie going experience for you to
Yeah.
get that collective. Yes.
Blizz.
He said Magic Mike did his thing again, but
You
his
really
outfit
think?
was like a cosplay, had me laughing. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, that outfit sucked.
So
but do you
for
really
me,
think that he did a good job though?
Okay.
I mean, honestly.
Disclaimer for those of you who are new and just checking us out for the first time, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hit that like as you come through.
Yes,
we got
please.
plenty in the playlist.
Yes.
Check us out.
Yes.
I'm not a Channing Tatum fan. I do not like him as an actor, but I give him an A for effort for his Gambit. Because I remember, I think I probably brought it up to you when they were talking about doing a Gambit with him, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah, you did the R."
Yeah,
you did the R.
Yeah, I give him an A for effort because I'm not a Channing Tatum fan as an actor. God bless him, he tries, but I'm just not.
You know what he did well in playing Gambit, and it wasn't the accent. He sucked in the accent.
But they acknowledged that too.
They acknowledged it in the movie as far as his accent. Deadpool did say something. What is your dialect?
Right.
You know? However, he's a dancer. So that whole
fighting scene was awesome.
He was on point for that.
When he energized the card, it was everything was great.
Yeah.
I'm just not a Channing Tatum fan. So that's my own personal bias.
Okay, let's say that accent had me by surprise. Really? Well, he's from New Orleans. He's from
Is he?
No.
Louisiana?
Gambit.
Oh yeah, Gambit, yeah.
Yeah, he's from New Orleans.
Yeah, he's Cajun, yeah.
He's Cajun, baby.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
Yes, Don, he is an awesome dancer. I give him that, even though I haven't seen all of his dancing movies.
We don't want to
I've seen the trailers, and he looks like he has rhythm, so.
I mean, I've never seen Magic Mike.
It wasn't even that. It was a Step Up or something. He was in before Magic Mike.
Step Up, Step Back.
He was in a dancing movie before Magic Mike.
Oh, yeah. Well, how many Magic Mikes is it?
Two, I think.
I have never seen and would not like to see either one of them.
But back to the intro with the NSYNC.
Let's get it.
The choreographer had to have been doing the dancing because that couldn't have been Ryan Reynolds because he was on point with every move from like what I remember from the video and everything. He nailed it.
He nailed it. And I know that you guys are used to Deadpool beginning scenes. It's always the same. They have not veered away from that. They've always kept it the exact same. He's beating up somebody and they slow it down, but there's always music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. But him dancing in between the fighting was hilarious.
Right.
So from the very first 5 minutes, we were dying.
Yeah.
We were dying.
Yeah.
So it set the Black Jesus.
Black Jesus, you are on the money.
Blade
Thanks for coming through. Blade was fire.
That soundtrack.
Our crowd sucks. The soundtrack was fire.
Yes.
And it paid homage to the thousands.
Yes,
it did.
Yes, it did.
Our crowd sucks. They didn't react to anything. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock.
But I have to be honest on this part because I'm trying to figure out if were they really that quiet or were we that loud?
I think they were that. I didn't see anybody like. I didn't hear no clapping. Were we that loud?
I don't know.
I'm not usually that loud.
No, you're not. But we were like really loud. Like we were lit.
I'm never like that.
No.
Just at like Endgame and Infinity Wars and Spider-Man.
It was a true date night.
Yeah.
It was a true night. It was a true
date night. Like Jesus said, I figured out the disconnect in the theater with the music. Trust me. Okay.
Oh.
It was a younger crowd, I guess. I don't know.
So they didn't get it. They didn't get
because there was a lot of references they didn't get. It wasn't just that.
It was
a lot they did not get.
Yeah.
I don't think they got that Chris Evans was Johnny Storm
first.
First before he became Captain America. I don't think they realized
they didn't
that.
Even get the fact that he had the F on his chest.
Right.
Because he had the
4.
No, 4.
Yeah.
Sorry, not the F, but the 4 on his chest. I knew it was Cap. Sorry.
We heard the voice. I was like, we was like, that's Cap.
He pointed.
Yeah, we was like, that's Cap.
We was like, that's Cap.
But then he was ready
Spoiler.
No, this is the spoiler discussion.
It's a spoiler discussion. I'm just telling anybody who comes in. Spoiler.
It's on the thumbnail.
It is on the thumbnail.
And in the description.
So,
hey.
Okay.
So he was waiting for him to say the word. He thought he was gonna say Avengers Assemble. He's like, flame on. I lost it. I was like, yeah.
We literally screamed because there's nobody like him. And I told Ralph, I said, I don't want to see another one because Cap killed it. And I kept saying, I said, Cap killed it. I don't want to see nobody else in that role. I don't care who they have.
Anthony Mackie is Captain America.
No, I'm talking about Fantastic Four.
Well, they had Michael B. Jordan as Johnny.
That's why I said I don't care who they have to replace him. He was hilarious.
Like this, but all over.
Yeah. All over. One of my favorite parts of the movie. He killed it. And for him to be in there Johnny, with the black hair, with the black hair, because he had black hair.
I didn't pay attention to his hair, so
his hair was black.
Okay.
I loved it. I loved everything.
But what was okay? So first of all, the intro we discussed that with the music.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Then he dug up Logan's body to kill the TVA agents with the adamantium skeleton. That is crazy. That is crazy. That was hilarious though.
So I'm very analytical when it comes to just about anything, right? And there were certain parts of the song that he was using the bones, and he was doing certain things with like killing the people, and then there were certain lyrics that went along with it. And I can't repeat because I don't know, but it was just funny at the time when he was doing it. Because there's a part of the song that slows down, right?
Don't give me the line.
Okay, I won't then. But all I have to say is that the soundtrack, the acting, Hugh and Ryan.
Great combination. They work so well together. It was what we needed. It was what Marvel needed.
They needed Marvel Jesus.
Right, honestly.
They really did need the money. He called himself the Messiah.
Hey, Michaela Rhodes. She said, I went with my parents, and they're not into Marvel like that, so they didn't understand a lot of references. But of course, they got excited when they say Blade. They old school.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll get to that part.
Oh,
we will get to that part.
Talk about that for a minute.
Black Jesus said they don't read the comics. A lot of comic book references and casting nuggets for real fans. Exactly. It was all. I got to see this movie again in the theater. I really do. Yeah, I do.
Because Monday.
Because there was a lot.
Oh, we're going tomorrow.
As you said, there was a lot of nuggets. There was a lot of casting references that I had to remind Shamanda about.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
I was like, but it's okay.
Yeah. Loso Dolo said lots of teasers for Secret Wars in the movie.
Okay.
Blizz73 said I wouldn't be surprised if that was an NSYNC choreography dance. I should have had it queued up because there was back in the day. I think it showed like during like TRL and stuff like that on MTV.
If y'all know
Darren Henson,
TRL,
he is a choreographer for NSYNC and a whole bunch of stuff.
You
sorry, but
with Sway,
he was selling a VHS tape of how he breaks down the moves for NSYNC's song "Bye Bye Bye."
Yeah,
and so we always made fun of it since then to this day.
To this day,
we talk about it all the time because he's like, I slow it down. So you can learn at your own pace. Ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye. So that's like, his name was Darren Henson. So it was like a whole dance video with him pop locking and stuff.
His name is. He's not.
I should have had it queued up, but man, yeah. So it's an inside joke between us. That
we have so many inside jokes.
If you guys have ever seen Stump the Yard, he's pretty much the villain in that movie.
He was a villain.
Yeah, I guess Columbus Short. Yeah,
he was. Oh,
Stump the Yard.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I didn't look at him as a villain because I kept saying bye, bye, bye every time he came on the screen.
Yeah. So so that happened.
Yeah.
But what was great is that when they went through, when he's, after I'll start from when he got.
Not Lim from Soul Food.
Yes, Lim from Soul Food, the TV show. Yes, that is him.
Yes, Liz. Yes, indeed.
Yep.
We almost forgot about that.
Right. Yep, that's him.
Yeah. Conehead. That's him. Conehead. That's him.
Oh man.
That shaped head.
Yeah. So when he gets to the TVA, what was crazy is how the one video that he saw of Thor consoling him, like he was like Thor was crying over him. That point was referenced through like the whole movie, and that was freaking hilarious because he would wake up talking some Thor.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Because I didn't hear him. I might have been laughing at something that was happening. Because you bust out laughing, I was like, oh, I missed it. I didn't know.
He's like, why is Thor crying over me?
So, if you really, 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 really want to understand how much I enjoyed this movie, I didn't get up to go to the restroom.
You sure did. That's because you went 3 times before it started.
You didn't have to tell them that. You didn't have to share that. You didn't have to share that small bladder incident. You didn't have to share that with them. I'm a little upset that you did.
Sorry.
It's okay. I love you anyway. I didn't get up at all. I couldn't get up, for one, because first I had to put the boot on. No, I did leave out.
Hey! What's going on? She said she's there now. It's about to start. I told her it was good, so she's going to see it now.
Okay, so we won't say anything. So
you're on the wrong stream, though, because we're talking all spoilers.
Yeah, we're talking all spoilers, boo. Get off of here. Get off of here. But we have something to talk about on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll have something to talk about. And we are going back to see it again because we may have missed some things because we were screaming. I think I just want to go and scream again.
Yeah.
We screamed.
Hopefully we get a better crowd.
Sunshine, we screamed the whole entire movie.
She's not going to be watching the new Aliens. Oh, that looked good.
That looked good, though, girl.
Yeah, well, she said that earlier today when I saw her, too.
We're going to see that. We're going to see it.
Yeah.
We got to just have a group of people go. Right. I'm going to scream and holler on that one.
Michaela said she didn't get up either. She didn't want to miss anything.
I know, right? Michaela, right here. We here, girl. We here.
Derek said that's cool. I'm sorry. It's what happened. I said she's scared.
Me too.
Samantha real scared.
You know, I don't like horror stuff.
She don't mess around.
No, because when I close my eyes, all I do is see the movie, right? But for this, Alien hasn't. And plus, I told Rob we got to go during the day, and then we got to see something funny afterwards. That's the only way I do it. Yeah, I understand. I do too. Daniel. Sorry. Hi. This DC when Henry Cavill showed up as Wolverine.
Yes. He sure did. He said, we'll treat you better than them down the street.
Yes,
something
he
like that.
did.
Yeah.
But he said, you know what my favorite thing was? I mean, well, one of my favorite things, because it was, oh my God, it was so good. And I'm so hyped. I'm so sorry. I'm like all over the place. When Deadpool kept saying to Wolverine, till you're 90.
Yeah, till you're 90.
Till you're 90.
And it's probably all facts. Black Jesus said in the comics that Thor scene is real. Deadpool sacrificed himself to save Thor's life, and I agree, no bathroom breaks. Okay, cool. Wow.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Okay, Sunshine. Love you too.
Blair said he missed Domino, though. Loved her character in Deadpool 2. Side note, crush on Zazie Beats. Samantha forgot all about Domino.
I was like, who is that? And Ralph had to but I still can't see the person.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see it in my head.
She had like an afro type.
I don't see her. Okay. You have to pull her up. Domino.
Okay, I will.
I'll do it. Domino in what movie?
Deadpool 2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't. Look, he said Deadpool 2. I'm sorry. I hardly remember anything from Deadpool 2.
Me too, honestly.
I don't think it was that good to me. I don't think. If it was, I'm sorry, but I don't remember.
He had the X-Force or whatever. He formed a team, and then the dude died running into the power line, and I think that was.
It was a lot of people died in that one because he had a team.
It was supposed to have been Brad Pitt or something like that. 2 foot tall Wolverine, heavy. Yes.
So Ralph is okay. Go ahead.
So when he went to find the different Wolverines,
different variants.
When he ran into Henry Cavill,
no, not different variants, different time. Well, different timeline.
When he ran into Henry Cavill, I didn't even know if Shamanda had remembered that. If you knew that, it was rumored that Henry Cavill was gonna play Wolverine at some point or something like that.
And I would have hated it.
Yeah, but I'll be in these YouTube streets, so I remember seeing that and hearing that Henry Cavill was in line to play Wolverine sometime. So when he popped up, and disclaimer, I'm so glad I only saw the one trailer and I wasn't spoiled by anything in this doggone movie. I'm so happy.
Hey, Breakdown Film Review.
What's going on? How you doing?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Marvel Jesus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when all these cameos and everything popped up, it was fresh and the reaction was real because I was not spoiled. It felt good.
It felt good.
So when the Henry Cavill one came up, I was like, "Oh my God, it happened!"
I'm sorry, I lost everything when my boy showed up.
I didn't know if you recognized that's who it was.
I'm not talking about him. I done skipped. I done went all the way to
okay. Well, I didn't know if you recognized Henry Cavill when he showed up.
Oh yeah, I did. I reckon. Well, because of the old ugly wig, I had to look at his jawline. Is
it's undeniable.
You know what I'm saying? It's undeniable. It's almost as if it's not the same. I don't know about to say Superman. You know how?
No,
Christopher Reeves had that.
Nope.
He had that dimple.
Yep.
So that was distinctive.
Mm-hmm.
And so Henry Cavill has a distinctive jawline. He just doesn't have the dimple.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was pretty cool that they brought him in there.
And disclaimer,
I didn't know that he wanted to be Wolverine.
I never read any of the comics. All my knowledge of all superhero characters come from cartoons and just from me being in the streets. Honestly. Right. So I've heard about all the Wolverine variants and everything I've heard of. So I it felt like I knew him some kind of way. Mm-hmm. So the spy version of Wolverine with the patch, I have seen that picture before.
Oh, you have?
So that didn't surprise me.
So so he's supposed to be a spy with one eye.
It looked like 007 type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did give that type of vibe. Because wasn't he at a poker table?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
sorry, you guys. Dang, why am I apologizing?
But the small Wolverine, I was telling Shamanda, like, that is comic book accurate Wolverine. That's how he's supposed to look.
That is hilarious.
And that was freaking hilarious.
And that is so disappointing at the same time. When he jumped off that daggone bar stool, I thought I was going to die.
And I was like, and that's why people was mad when X-Men first came out, because they was like, Hugh Jackman is too tall.
But who else would have done it?
But Hugh Jackson proved himself, man. He's like our one and only Wolverine. It's been 5 years now. It's crazy.
I don't care how old he gets. That Joker said
till he's 90.
Get him to sing Music Man. And Music Man is one of my favorite movies. It's one of my favorite movies. If they actually redid it and they had Hugh Jackman, Hugh in it for Music Man, I'll be down for that. So it's so awesome. Music Man is so old, and what's the baby's name? Opie was little.
Really?
He was in it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the Wolverine variant. So we seen the one variant where it was like the Hulk versus Wolverine, where he was like crucified on an X, and you saw like Hulk in his claws. Mm-hmm. There's actually in the comics where Hulk fought Wolverine, so that was a throwback to that.
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. The Red Hulk is in the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So that's the actual thing, Hulk versus Wolverine. That's the actual thing. What's going on, Lou Rod? Said this is a good time, but when Blade man, listen here.
When I take
hollered. Listen here.
Can you imagine?
Listen here.
What Auntie did?
Right. Hold on. Let me go back up. We missed
Auntie. Hey, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda.
Yeah, we're gonna be in here for a minute, baby. You would not have missed us tonight. How are you? I hope you're well.
Breakdown said I gave this movie a 7 out of 10. Respectfully, some of it didn't make sense to me dealing with the TVA. Exactly. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. That's why I only gave it a B+.
You gave it an A, baby.
I said B+,
A-. It was that the only issue that you had was the TVA portion?
That, and it was kind of quirky, but like everything else made up for it.
It did.
So that's why.
Because the guy was like, I want y'all to do this because I'm gonna, do this to y'all. Yeah. And so, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The TVA did not make sense, but at the same time, because of the timeline, and that's what TVA was dealing with, it actually made sense for that part. But the guy, whatever his name was, what was his
Paradox?
They could have left him out. But I love the fact that he got his face smashed in.
Yeah. Black Jesus said, I wanted Deadpool 2 Juggernaut instead, but they nailed most of the cameos. I also didn't watch any spoilers. Yeah, that Deadpool 2 Juggernaut was the real deal. That was the right version.
Talk. I mean, he talked a little bit, but he was running the whole time. It was
Ryan Reynolds as his voice.
Really?
Yeah.
And the second one?
Yeah, that Juggernaut was fire. Yeah.
So Ralph said that Ryan Reynolds' wife was
Blake Lively was Lady Pool.
She was Lady Pool.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty sweet.
And Matthew McConaughey was Cowboy.
And I did not know.
And she didn't pick up on it.
What?
And Matthew McConaughey is her dude.
Oh my God. Well, listen, it's Matthew McConaughey and Ryan Reynolds. It's like they tied right now.
Bliss said the Juggernaut was trash, though. The Juggernaut Deadpool 2 was much more powerful and intimidating.
He was intimidating.
Trust me, it will be much harder to kill him.
Yeah, because they did kill him pretty.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Why do I keep saying excuse me? Y'all know I'm not used to giving spoilers. They killed him pretty quick. They took his head off.
We're gonna really see Old Man Logan. That's a whole fact. But didn't they have Old Man Logan as one of the variants when he was sitting on like the ranch and the porch and he shot him with the shotgun?
Yeah,
with that Old Man Logan.
Yep. They did. He shot him real quick too. He was rocking in that chair.
Right. Daniel said Gambit accents had me crying, especially when Deadpool made fun of it. Exactly. Yes. Same here.
I thought that honestly, I think he tried too hard. I don't think that for me, I don't know if they had someone just to teach him the dialect or did he actually go and sit with them. Me personally, I would have went with them. Like if I wanted the Jamaican accent, if I wanted patois, I go and talk to somebody who speaks that because their slang changes. It's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Jamal, but he told me that their slang changes.
Oh, okay.
Like they're different. Like different words, they're changed. So when he goes back home, it's not the same.
Oh wow!
Like certain words that he would remember back in the day, it would not be the same. So he probably needed to sit with somebody from New Orleans for a minute. I mean, you got to sit with somebody for a minute to pick it up. He tried too hard. It was too.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Felt like, and they gave him too many lines.
Yeah.
But Gambit is a talker.
Yeah, he is.
He's a talker.
He is.
But he backs it up.
Yeah.
So you know what?
I'll take it.
But we know that they're going to come. We know that they're going to come back because they asked at the end for them to be
saved.
To be saved.
So that was cool.
I'm so excited about Blade. I don't know what to do.
I think that's all for the Wolverine variants. Hey, Fonda. So we'll move on to when they were actually in the void. And then they came across a gentleman in a hood. A hooded gentleman. And I was like, you know what? That's Cap. I recognize that voice. That's Cap. And then he's like, oh, he's going to say it. He's going to say it. Thought he was going to say Avengers Assemble. And he said flame on. I was like, yes. I don't get animated. Especially in the theater. I don't get animated. And I got animated. And I was like, man, this is amazing. Because that was all like that's something that I had talked about. Like, man, wouldn't it be crazy in one of these multiverse movies if they had Chris Evans playing Johnny Storm like he did in the past, and it actually happened? Like, this is crazy.
Y'all have no idea. I love Chris Evans.
Oh, but did y'all notice that one of the vehicles that when Toad and Pyro pulled up on, it was one of the OG Fantastic Four vehicles from the comic book back in the day? Did y'all? Gotta watch it again because it's a lot of doggone Easter eggs. Like it was Thor's helmet was in the sand.
Yep. Of course, the Century 21 was there. Was it
Fox?
Century
20,
Fox.
20,
Lord
Century
Jesus,
Fox, yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like that. Y'all know Auntie be getting
Daniel said, "I respect the Gambit's accent though. It showed love for the fans. Exactly.
It did.
Black just said, "Good point, you guys. Gambit in X-Men movie Origins was way better.
Yes.
Surgery and way. Oh, good, Fonda. Glad to hear.
You know what, Fonda? Send me hit me up on my Instagram. Me personally, go to Nesting for One. Spell it out.
Yeah.
Nesting for One. Hit me up on my Instagram, Fonda. If you have an Instagram, hit me up on that. Just say hi, it's Fonda, whatever. I would like to send you something. So let me get you your address and all that kind of stuff. Cause let me get your address. Sorry. So that I can send you something. Help your recovery go by a little bit smoother. Okay.
Bliss said, what did y'all think of Elektra showing up in the battle shooter thing? I was like, oh wow, they brought Elektra in. Because I was like, I remember seeing it when it first came out. We saw it. I think we actually bought the DVD too.
We did.
But I hadn't seen it since then.
And the only thing that I remember are her weapons.
Mm-hmm. I was like the size. That's somebody. Who is that? Who is that? I knew it. Then I was like,
look, we were so loud. It was quiet. And Ralph was like,
Elektra.
Oh, that's Elektra. And then it was like 2 minutes later, he was like, and you are? And he was like, Elektra. And we was like, wait for it.
And the joke they made regarding Daredevil being dead, and she was like, that was so good because her and Affleck, they were married and divorced, so that was hilarious. Man, there's so many doggone Easter eggs.
That was good.
To real life.
Yep.
That was just crazy. Oh, you're so sweet. What is the name of it again?
Oh, my Instagram is nesting for one. Ralph is gonna type it in. It's nesting for one. You have to spell it out. It's all one word. And you'll see the logo. Isn't it?
I don't know what it is.
You know what? I don't even know what my Instagram is. Hold on. I'm looking at you like, isn't it? I'm about to tell you. Hold on. Yeah, it's nesting for one. Spell it out. It's nesting for one.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
All right. Bliss said, I'm one of the few people who like the 2000s Fantastic Four movies, and seeing Chris Evans as Human Torch is priceless. It really is.
Just like a friend,
because
I'll take you there. Yeah.
I didn't think, like, the first one, I didn't think was that bad. I thought it was okay. The second one with Silver Surfer, and they really didn't have Galactus in it like that.
Yeah.
Kind of throws it off, but, I appreciated it. Yeah, there you go. It was down the song. Yeah, yeah. All I could see was the video in my head, though.
So I'm getting ready to get into that. Can we get into that for just 1 second? So the video, if y'all remember, and they actually did it just almost like the video, because the video was Leon. David Ruffin himself. So they almost made him seem like Jesus in the video. So when they had their hands like this, just like a prayer.
You're right. Yeah.
And Wolverine didn't have no shirt on.
We're actually dating ourselves. We remember the video.
He does too, though.
Right.
He does too, though. So when they had their hands like this, and it was almost like they were, I'm not gonna say they were being crucified, but they were. They had their hands like this, because in the video he was like this, and she was walking up to him and everything, and I was like, oh my god! And then when Deadpool was like looking at him, looking at his chest, I was like, this is so like the video, because he was glistening. He was glistening, so it was spot on, and I love the soundtrack. So
the soundtrack was fire.
And I have to give a shout out to T.I. I did it last night when we did our little review. That was probably like maybe 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, Blaze, that video was controversial back in the day, and MTV played it. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. But they kept playing it.
They kept playing it. There was a lot of other cameos in there as far as when we got to Cassandra Nova and her people. Because I remember seeing the dude, I don't never remember his name, but he was in X-Men First Class, the red dude. They say that's Nightwalker. Nightcrawler's father.
Really?
Yeah, I never knew that.
That would make sense, because he does the same thing. He has the same power.
They had Psylocke was in there because she threw the whip around X-23 when she threw the Juggernaut's helmet up there.
Yep.
Toad was over there. Pyro, of course.
Yeah, Pyro, yeah.
Are there any other cameos in Cassandra Nova's crew that y'all could tell us about?
Red dude is called
Azazul. That's right. Azazul. Okay. When Deadpool held the camera, breaking the fourth wall, and headbutted it and said, F you, Fox, I'm with Disney. Yes. He grabbed it and was like, oh.
Wait. Oh. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part because I was rolling.
Yeah.
I was rolling. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. It was. I mean, Deadpool will be Deadpool, but it is not a movie that you should take your children to.
Oh no.
And they
better
had
not bring your kids.
Better not bring your kids. They had little kids in there, and I was like, those jokers is gonna cuss them parents out tonight.
What's going on, Psychic Trolling? Greetings from a little place in the UK called the Isle of Menstix. Okay, cool.
Hey.
Hola. Bonjour. All of it.
¿Cómo estás?
Great Britain. All right. UK. Okay, cool.
Good.
Cool.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, so if you guys can, any other cameos in Cassandra Nova's crew that you saw that we may not have picked on, please picked up, let us know.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot that she had. We had a baby in our theater and a couple kids, very odd. Yeah. Like, y'all know Deadpool. Come on.
I mean, I understand you couldn't get a babysitter. I do. I mean, because that happens. Hey, Maurice.
The Russian from the Punisher. Okay.
What about the Russian from the Punisher?
When I asked for any other cameos from characters in
you did ask, and he did answer. I forgot just that quick. Hey, MP0624. Hey,
Natasha here.
Hey, Natasha.
I rarely get to catch y'all live. Going to see the movie tomorrow with my 18-year-old son tomorrow, and not staying to watch, but wanted to say hey and really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
I hope he doesn't come home with a whole bunch of cuss words. Okay, like his vocabulary has changed because it's pretty bad.
They had the Toad from X1, Lady Deathstrike was in there. That's right.
Which one was that? Which one was that?
The Long Claws from X2.
Yes, because we did point her out.
Yep.
We was like, hey. We didn't know him at the time. But
Toad from X1.
Yeah.
That was the original actor, and he also played Darth Maul in Phantom Menace.
That's your thing.
I'm just saying, but that's how good a fighter he is, as far as
he has a good fighting.
Yeah, he's like a fight choreographer too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Okay.
Oh, so that was a different Lady Deathstrike actress. Okay, I thought they would have used the same one.
So was Azazel the same person? Because he looked like it. And if it's so, he didn't age,
right?
Or the makeup is just really good.
Right.
I think that's the same.
He looks like the same dude.
It was, gosh, so many different things. We didn't talk about Blade, so you.
Well, let's talk about Blade.
Let's go ahead and get into it. If you're ready.
Okay,
we want to talk about when he walked through the door.
When Blade walked in.
When he walked through the door with the fofo.
I yelled. Like, oh my God, yes. And it was actually Wesley Snipes.
Yes. OMG. Listen, D.L. Hudson said, man, I was dancing in my seat during Bye Bye Bye. Such an iconic.
Me too.
Okay.
And I didn't even like NSYNC like that back in the day.
But we were like, bye, 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 bye. We were like, Hey, listen. We may not have really cared about that song when it came out.
Right.
Last night, that beat went hard.
It went hard.
That beat went hard. And we were the only ones. And then Ralph had the loudest seats in the theater.
Yeah. For
reclining.
So I was trying to wait until there was actually stuff going on before I reclined my seats.
And then I had my boot on and I had the Velcro. So I was unstrapping.
If y'all don't know, she had sprained her Achilles. So
so I was unstrapping the Velcro. And so I was trying to wait until nobody was talking. And I go to try to do it. It was so much going on.
But Blade walked in.
Yes,
we yelled, and it seemed like everybody else was quiet.
We screamed.
It really pissed me off. I mean, honestly, it pissed me off.
Maurice said our crowd went all the way off. Okay,
I need a good crowd. All right, I need a good crowd because it was too much for them to all be quiet like that. It really pissed me off.
Yeah, Blade coming in my cinema. Okay.
And I had forgot, and I don't know if Shamanda heard all this, but there was actually friction between Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes during that Blade 3 movie.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I can't remember why, but somebody brought it up, and I remembered that there was some friction between Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes, but I couldn't. But Deadpool made a reference to like, I didn't expect to see you here or something like that.
Yeah.
And I can't
he did say that.
And I think that was a reference to that.
Oh, okay.
Because he was Wade Wilson in that Blade 3 Trinity movie.
Yes, he was.
And because he came through with the blades and he swiped the bullet.
He
in
did.
half.
Yeah.
He's been wanting. Man, he's been Deadpool
For years.
He was born to play that role.
He was.
He made a reference to Van Wilder, and that was the first movie we've ever seen him in.
No,
and
that was your first.
My first movie. That movie was good.
It might have been his first movie, but yeah, I liked him in that too. But it was My Best Friend or a BFF or something else that he played. He was a big guy and he lost weight. And I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of the movie.
Oh,
that's one of the ones. It's Best Friend or something.
No, that was after Van Wilder though. I remember. I know that movie. That was after Van Wilder.
Okay, baby.
Okay. DL, yeah, you said that. Blade versus Toad was a child kill fight scene, and Blade had to let him know he's the only one.
He did.
He said there's only one Blade.
There can only be.
And that line we yelled,
we screamed and hollered and just. I think I bounced in my seat
because they've been trying to get this Blade movie with Mahershala Ali off the ground for 5 years now, and they can't do it.
You know why?
They can't do it.
We refuse to see anybody else.
And for him to say that was everything. Like,
he just wanted.
He said the line about ice skating uphill. Oh, Wesley Snipes.
Woo!
Oh, OG. If it wasn't for Blade, this Marvel stuff wouldn't be going on. Well,
he was the first one.
Yeah, he was the first one. Daniel said Blade was killing it for real. I wanted more of him. Yeah,
his fight scenes are still amazing.
What?
You know he does martial arts
for real. Yeah.
So Wesley Snipes is not hey, look.
Yeah, DL and Maurice, man, our crowd was silent. I was so pissed.
Crickets.
Bliss said, I went to see the movie last night. The crowd I saw it with were amped.
Okay, good.
Even had a dude dressed like Wolverine.
Yes!
Nice costume and all, but no claws, which defeated the purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If you don't have a costume, you gotta have the claws.
You gotta have the claws.
Breaking down said, so is Kane still a thing, or Marvel push that character to the side? I think they're gonna push it to the side or either recast him, one or the other.
Oh, they're most likely recast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about
They
that.
don't know they Marvel history. Blade started it all. Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. My son.
He's Ice Cube in this.
right. This the thanks I get.
Yep.
My son noticed Peter Parker missing from the Tony Stark photo in the Happy Hogan scene, reminding us of the spell from Doctor Strange. Wow, I didn't even notice
because they were supposed to forget about him.
I didn't even notice the photo. I didn't pay attention like that.
I didn't see that part either.
So I'm gonna have to look for that. But that's a good point. You're right.
So who was in the Tony Stark photo? Was it supposed? It was just Tony Stark and who else? I love the fact that they had Happy in there, but his wig was just horrible.
So, Fonda, you haven't seen this new Deadpool, or you didn't see the original Deadpool?
You might want to get off of here.
Right.
I'm not saying
you think about the Just Friends movie. Yep. When he was having
Just Friends. Yep. That's what it is. She said, I'm not seeing any comments but hers.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're not spoiling it then, huh? Oh, well, you can still hear us.
Right.
That don't make sense. I'm sorry. I haven't seen any of them. Right. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, but that Blade was everything. And then the thing with the cameos is that they just weren't cameos for cameo's sake.
Yeah.
They actually had a purpose.
Yeah.
And they actually showed them doing a thing.
Yeah.
Like
they were fighting.
Wesley was still doing it. It was everything.
Wolverine mask did look amazing.
Oh my God.
The crowd did go wild. No, they didn't go wild.
They went mild when he brought the mask down.
They was like, yeah. We were like, yeah.
The crowd went mild. I was like, oh my God.
They did a slow clap.
To me, it looks so good. I was like, when you see it, it's like, why is this their first time doing it?
Yeah.
To me, it looked good to me. It was doing all like the signature Wolverine poses, like
everything,
like crawling across the ground. Remember that part right there? Like, oh my God! And when they were fighting in the car, and after they finished, and he jumped out the back window, he's like, oh my God!
All their fight scenes
were good.
He was like, I think I'm gonna fight you right now. I was like, not again. It's okay because regardless of the crowd reaction, we were so hyped. I mean, from the very first 5 minutes of the movie, it set the tone.
Yeah.
Because we was like, okay, that's Deadpool. Okay. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna do this. He's gonna fight. He's gonna remember when I did this, and
Right.
then it's gonna go back to the fight scene and everything. And then 2 days later, or 5 days later, or a year later, or a year before, or whatever the case may be, it gave us everything that we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
For him to refer himself as Marvel Jesus,
Yeah.
and then when he was like, "This is how you're supposed to do
Yes. That's how you do multiverse. That and everything everywhere all at once. That's how you do a multiverse.
Multiverse. He said, "This is how you're supposed to," or something like that. He referenced that.
Yeah.
We hollered.
Yeah, hollered. Fonda said she didn't see any of them. Okay. Now, Fonda,
I'm gonna need you to get together.
we need you to go check them out. But be prepared. There's a lot of vulgar.
It's a lot of vulgar
language. It's rated R, hard R.
It's almost triple X.
It's hard R.
It's a triple X because that sex scene. Their sex scene.
Oh God, yeah.
Their sex scene is.
It's a hard R, so just be prepared. Watch them in order.
It's Marvel porn.
Watch them in order. Watch one.
Is it? Can I say that? It's Marvel porn.
Watch 1, 2, and then 3, so you'll get the gist of it.
The female version of Logan should have her own movie. She did. It was Logan. Right.
Oh, it's about X-23. Okay. It was just showing. The picture was just showing Tony, but it was supposed to be Tony and Peter. It was the photo from Endgame. Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The Wolverine mask looked amazing. Yes, it did.
We already went through that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Man, I hate that y'all had a bad crowd. So did we?
Yeah.
Honestly, I swear to God.
Oh, you went back up.
The female. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I wasn't used to Blade working with a team. I am used to him solo. It looked odd to me. I get it. He's normally a solo dude.
Well, he wasn't solo.
He just had his Chris Christopherson.
Yeah, he had him. But he was basically his dispatcher.
He was his chair guy.
Norman Reed.
Oh yeah, Daryl was in the second one, I think.
He was his dispatcher.
Yep.
And he was the one that was calling, telling him where to go, and whatever. Basically, he was literally a
guy in a chair.
A guy in a chair. He was the guy in the chair. But he did work solo. But he had all of his stuff that they gave him as a daywalker. Daniel
said after that moment when he put on the mask, it really made me realize Wolverine plays Hugh Jackman and not the other way around. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
That's a whole fact, Daniel. That's good.
You can pin that comment.
That's good. Can I do it?
I think you can. Can you do it? Start or something. Go to the lip. Nope. Oh yeah. Yes. Absolutely. That deserved that.
Right.
I'm telling you, Daniel, it meant everything.
Man, it was everything.
And y'all know, because I'm an emotional being, as we should all be. Maybe not as emotional as I am. But when he was going through his little moments and he was just sitting at the bar, he was like, yo. He was like, okay, you're the Wolverine. He was like, no, I'm not that one. I'm the one that lost everything. And he was like, yeah, you'll do.
Right.
And he brought him anyway because he passed out and brought him to the TVA. And TVA was like, why'd you bring him? He lost everything. He didn't get anything. He was like, yeah, whatever. I'm going to use you. You're going to put this suit on and we're going to make the best of it.
Yeah.
Well, he actually put the suit on him already when he brought him to the TVA. He had that suit on.
Black Jesus said Hugh had a few really deep moments in this movie that gotta give him credit. Oh yeah, he showed his chops, and they also explained why he wore the suit because it represented everybody that died.
Yep.
Because everybody died because he felt that he wasn't there. He was out drinking. He left them, and then the humans came in and killed everybody.
He said by the time he left the bar, everybody was dead.
Yeah, and he wears that as a man. That was good.
Oh,
that was good. Where am I at?
Yeah. We all need to laugh again. Yep.
Summer still so sensitive. We all need to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
When Wade went to the camera and said, "F you, Fox, I'm going to Disneyland," my fiance and I straight lost it.
I know that's right. Congratulations on you.
Right,
and your
congratulations. All right, y'all. It was fun talking about this movie with y'all. Got to go to work. Converse with y'all next time.
Okay,
all right, see you, Blizz. Thanks for coming through.
You.
Yeah, Dawn,
Have
we
fun at
all
work.
need to laugh again.
Absolutely.
Multiverse was done well here. That's how you
Yes.
do it. Two different versions of Earth. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Like, okay, Doctor
Let's get into it.
Strange. That was the only movie after Endgame that I was excited for. Like, I was like, oh man, yes, for. And then when it came around, it was horrible to me. I'm like, this is not a multiverse. You only showed
One.
it was oh god, I didn't like it at all. I was so
It may
disappointed.
have shown two,
Right, I was so disappointed.
but that was the one.
But
in
this
the
is how
sky.
you do a multiverse too, and everything, everywhere, all at once. If you guys have never seen it, is how you also do a multiverse.
So they actually need to take those directors and producers.
That was the Russo brothers that did everything, everywhere, all at once.
I'm gonna need the Russo brothers.
They are back. They do the next two Avenger movies, but we don't even know who the Avengers are anymore. Can you tell me who the Avengers are? Besides Thor
and Spider-Man
and Spider-Man? That's it?
and the new Cap.
Right. Line in a movie from X-23, you were never the right one until you were. Mic drop. Exactly. That was a mic drop line.
Wait, you were
never the right one until you were.
Oh, who
X-23,
who said that?
The girl.
She did.
Yeah.
But it was just her voice.
Mm.
She wasn't in the scene. It was just her voice that
I thought
told
she
him
was in
that.
the scene.
Oh, she was in the scene, but then he heard it again. He heard it again.
I thought she told him that when he was at
the piece of wood.
Yeah, but it was at the fire. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he heard it again.
Oh, okay.
And it was her voice. So it was like a reminder to him that what she said. Because I don't think it hit him then when she said it. And then it hit him later. And he heard the voice.
All the Deadpools were cool. Like Nice Pool. What was his name? He was hilarious.
Pool?
Nice Pool. Was that his name or was it Handsome Pool? I don't know.
The one with the long hair?
Yeah.
Okay, the dog
licking was disgusting. Oh my God.
And he was just talking and the tongue was in his mouth.
Oh my God. So nasty.
That was so disgusting. I was like, I mean, even if it is his dog, ew.
Oh my God.
Ew. And then he was like, oh my God. He melted every time the dog was
right.
Go ahead, baby.
Daniel said, after this movie, I can't even imagine Deadpool and Marvel. Can you imagine seeing Deadpool and Captain America for Red Hulk? Right. Yeah.
He said he always wanted to be an Avenger.
Mm-hmm. She said it to him at the campfire, and then he remembered it before the end.
Thank you. Because I just remember the voice. And it was a very profound moment of what he was thinking. He was going to fight or no, when they were stretched. Oh, baby.
I'm good. Thank you.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was when their hands were stretched because they both looked at each other. And I think Deadpool was going through his thing with his fiance, with his woman. You know, he was thinking about all the people that he loved. And then Wolverine was thinking about all the people that he lost. But then her voice came back and he was like, you know, you were then when you weren't. Whatever that quote is. So I just messed that up.
It was Nice Pool, LOL, and yeah, the dog. Yuck. Yeah.
Yeah, that part. It was disgusting.
Yeah, so Blake, his wife was Lady Pool. That was cool. Matthew McConaughey was the cowboy one. The head, that was crazy. That was funny.
They used the head to beat up people.
Yeah.
They did.
Yep. I love the line when he kept bringing up Disney and the failures with Yes. Like, oh yes.
So
I like when he first got Wolverine, is like, yeah, you're kind of entering at a low point right now.
Everything about this movie
gotta see it again.
Was spot on. I don't know. We might have to go tomorrow.
Maybe Monday. We'll see. We'll play it by ear tomorrow because I might want to be outside tomorrow for some reason.
Well, can I walk around without the boot?
If you can handle it. 226 in the human body, 227 when he's watching Gossip Girl, right? Yeah. Talking about the bones of the body.
Yeah, I said boner. I'm sorry. No. That's what it meant.
That was funny.
That was funny.
It was a good movie, man. It was really good. It was what Marvel needed. I don't think it totally brings the MCU back, but if they can build upon it, like literally Captain America has to be good or they'll fall into the same boat. Because I'm really not looking forward to Agatha. I could care less. Like
we forgot all about her, and she's not part of anything.
So, is there anything else I'm missing, spoiler wise, that I really wanted to talk about?
I don't don't know. I love Gambit.
Yeah, we love Gambit.
I love the character Gambit.
X-Men, we love Gambit.
I did not like the fact that they killed him off in the first one.
And X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah, when they killed him off, because I was like, why they?
No, he didn't die. He just dropped Wolverine off and then left. Wolverine told him to leave.
He didn't kill. He didn't die in the alley.
Nuh-uh. No, remember because he flew Wolverine on the plane to the island.
I don't remember none of that.
Yeah, he didn't die.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry, I just killed somebody.
Fonda sent you the message.
Okay, thank you, baby.
Breakdown said this was my first time ever knowing that Happy does interviews for the Avengers, right? Yeah, because at the beginning he wanted to be an Avenger.
Yeah,
that was good.
But then he said he wanted to talk. He wanted to talk to the man.
Yes, the man? Daniel. Deadpool made a Will Smith reference when he said, "Get my country out your effing mouth." Yes, and we hollered, and nobody else did anything. Our crowd sucked.
The knife, the sword in his mouth. He was like, "Get that out of your."
The crowd sucked. Oh my god!
I need to know, honestly.
God, our crowd sucked.
I'm so hyped. I need to know how much of this was script and how much was ad-lib. Because Ryan Reynolds is probably one of the ones that the hot dog fingers.
Yeah.
The hot dog fingers. I was so done. I was like, why were they doing it?
Yeah, we do need to watch X-Men 97. We've heard that it's good. We heard it. I was waiting because I didn't want to be disappointed. So I was waiting until it was over. Until it was all the way over.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch it.
That part.
So that was a foreshadow with him and Thor. Somebody else said that. So good. It was so good. Gotta watch it again. You could tell Ryan Reynolds really cares about his character, and that's what we asked for you to care about the character, respect the fans, respect the lore of the character, and then do your thing. Do your thing. The fact that doggone Wesley Snipes was in there, man,
right?
It just takes the cake for everything for me. Like nobody's seen that coming. Nobody. Never in a million years did I think Wesley Snipes was gonna be in this doggone movie.
Right. And when he showed up, he just gave us everything.
Yeah.
I think I may have forgotten like the previous 10 minutes before he walked through the door. I forgot everything. And
the fact that they showed him fighting, because he's a martial artist for real. They show all of them fighting, man, and doing that thing. Gambit fighting, Elektra. They were all doing it. I was like, yes.
Everything. Hey, Sean Banks.
I did love that Marvel wasn't afraid to let Ryan make fun at their expense. Most studios would do that. Yeah. And he sure did make fun of their expense. Oh, he didn't hold back.
He said he would.
He had to.
I think it was in the last Deadpool, or was it the introduction to this one when he said, "I am Marvel"? He said it before.
Yeah,
he said, "I am Marvel." Jesus.
All right, fine. Appreciate it. Go. I hope those burgers are good.
Okay. Okay. We might still be on.
We'll see. I don't know.
I just sent you a message too.
I got work to do.
Oh, I got work to do. I got a job, baby.
Man, that was everything. Like I said, they needed that. I don't think it totally brings them back. They need to follow it up because that's what they did to build Marvel up like it was. Yeah. They just followed it up with hit after hit after hit. So they need to go back to that. Channing Tatum was supposed to play Gambit back to 1819. Yeah, I know that.
Really?
Remember, I brought it up to you.
You did, but not that one. I liked the Gambit that they had before.
But I was like, they talking about Channing doing a movie with Channing Tatum. It was after Wolverine movie, and I was like, they were talking about doing
a Gambit movie with him.
Yeah,
he would have not been. It wouldn't have been successful.
I wish Liev Schreiber version of Sabretooth from Origins in this. Yeah, that'd have been cool too. If they had a version of him in there, that'd have been cool. Did y'all really think they were gonna die when they recreated? No, he's still alive.
Okay.
Did y'all really think they were gonna die when they recreated the Loki scene? No, I was like, no, they can't die.
Did y'all really think they were gonna die when they recreated the Loki scene?
Talking about at the end when they were.
Oh, when they were holding hands and stuff. Oh yeah, Loki did die now.
No, he didn't die.
He did die.
He's in charge of the multiverse now. All
But he sacrificed himself.
He's on the throne now.
I didn't care too much for it anyway.
She didn't care for season 2 at all.
I didn't care for the first one.
Yeah. This movie's about to do 400 million this weekend. That is crazy.
How many?
400 million just this weekend.
Can I get a little?
Yeah, you're right. It's gonna clear
sprinkle?
$1 billion easy, and I don't think they made $1 billion since Spider-Man.
Did they get Blade in that?
Got them all out of the void because he asked if they
he
could save
pleaded
him.
for he asked the ball lady.
Yeah, the black chick.
Yeah, he asked her if you could save everyone. He said, "I got a couple of friends that they were stuck here in the void. Can you get them out? Send them back home." She said, "Yeah, we can do that." So I think everybody got saved, and I think they got saved. So I think that's why I got really, really hyped because I knew Wesley said, "I am the one and only." So when they got saved, I knew that when they bring it back, it's gonna be Wesley.
Sean said he took shots at the DCU also with the Henry Cavill version of Wolverine. Right, when Deadpool said, "We treat you better than the place down the road." Yeah, we caught that.
Yeah.
That shot where Deadpool and Wolverine broke out the bus window and froze. It was so sick. Yes, it was. Oh my God.
Because they were like this.
I literally was like,
he was like this.
God. And he was like, I was like, oh, this is sweet. Oh,
I'm
gonna
tell you something. I want to cut my nails down, but I got the Wolverine going on right now. I really do. I need to cut them down because I can't type.
Man.
But this movie was everything for us, and I'm so happy.
It was such a good man. That's what you go to the movie theater for, is to have a good time like that.
Absolutely.
That's why you go to the theater.
This is a catapult.
And if the crowd had been good, it would have been 10 times better.
We've only been to maybe 3 or 4 movies where the crowd was like that. One guy that stood up and was like, "This is the best movie ever."
The Transformers movie.
It was a Transformers movie.
The first one.
The first one.
The crowd was crazy. Endgame crowd was crazy.
Well, first of all, Endgame
and Infinity War, the crowd was crazy.
First of all, Endgame, because I cried.
Yeah, Shmonda cried.
I cried and snotted so hard. Huh? It was a hot mess. I know Drea was like, she was pulling out Kleenex like what? Like the clown. You just keep on with the handkerchief.
Right.
Just, it would not stop. It was just, I don't know. I might have been grieving at the time, but it was just a lot of stuff going on at the time when that movie came out. So it was just tears flowing, and then Stark died, and I was.
Did you cry more at Infinity War or Endgame?
Endgame for sure.
Yeah.
Well, why would I have cried in Infinity?
Well, they was all dying.
They didn't die. They just they blipped away.
They
blipped away. I cried a lot. So when we went to go see Endgame, the movie theater, it was already like a 2-hour movie, 2.5-hour movie. So when they first started it, the film wasn't.
It was acting funny.
It was acting funny. So
we went to see it in 3D.
Yeah.
And the 3D was acting funny.
The 3D was acting funny. It delayed everything.
So they had to play it in 2D.
We
got reimbursed. Well, we got free tickets.
We got free tickets and everything. But it was just the fact that we had sat there for about, I think it was like 30 minutes before they could get it together.
Yeah.
But great anticipation. The crowd we didn't get sour or nothing because everybody was ready to see the movie. And I think if that had happened last night, we probably would have felt the same way. We would have waited in anticipation of knowing that it was going to be something great from the MCU. And so for everyone, hey, Freddy Krueger. I am not saying hello to Freddy Krueger.
What's going on, Fred?
I cannot. And you got the daggone picture. I'm going to tell you, I'm off.
Spider-Man. Black Jesus said Spider-Man. They consider Sony negate their own rights. So this is the first since Endgame. Hopefully they say the chorus.
Okay, gotcha.
Sean said, I also love that the mask was practical as much as it could be. Finally, Wolverine gets the mask. Epic. It was so epic. Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Infinity War was so shocking when it first happened. All the theaters were silent. Yeah, it was silent.
It was so big.
It was silent.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did cry in Infinity War. Tom Holland.
Oh yeah. A lot of people
said,
did.
What's
happening to me? I don't want to die.
Yeah. I don't want to die. And I lost it on that one.
Black Jesus said he can't watch Endgame without tearing up at least once. Yeah.
Yeah.
That doggone Thor scene with his mama. That's a good tearing up scene.
You know what? I never cried on that. But now that you think about it, I'm about to cry now.
Okay.
Because he was like, but you yeah. Because he was like, that's why
Freddie said nitpick, the movie didn't need to be 2 hours. Torian Rain, what's going on,
Hey,
man?
Torian.
Bye. Don't want to be a fool for you. Just another player in the game too. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Bye.
Look, I'm making them all
ain't
dance.
No lie. Bye.
Yeah, put in the lyrics, honey. I love it.
The girl's superpowers was dope. The fingers to the body. Yeah, that was. Oh, when she killed doggone Johnny, that was crazy.
Okay, I'm a little disturbed with the fingers.
Yeah.
I was disturbed.
That's a crazy superpower right there.
That was so sorcery-ish, witch-ish. All the things that I don't like.
They said Ant-Man finally aged. Paul Rudd finally aged. Because Giant Man was dead.
Giant Man was dead.
Mm-mm.
It was. And I was like, we were pointing at everything that we could, that we seen on the screen. That we were like, oh my God, look right there. Because they did have the oh my gosh, I can't think. They had the shield.
In the ground. Yeah. One Marvel wish I want, if possible, if Denzel could play Kang with a good story. What's going on, Joshua? How you doing? Torian said,
do y'all trying to give Denzel more money?
Torian said, when he said flame on, my jaw dropped. I yelled.
We screamed. We lost it. Because I was so happy. I think I jumped up. Because I think I had my boot off at the time. I think I jumped up because I love him. I love him in that character.
Sean said, I wanted to say Cap's famous line when Johnny was cursing so much. Language. I did. I was like, language.
Ralph said it. But it wasn't Cap. And because he didn't say that, I was like, something's wrong. Because he cussed. And I was like, wait a minute. That's not. So we caught on to his voice early.
Yeah.
Like, we couldn't see anything. And then he did his hand like that. And then he had something there, like his uniform was there. And I was like, is that? And then I listened and I said, that's Cap. But then when he took that hood off.
And it was Johnny. I was like, oh my God.
That joker said flame on.
Whew. Freddie said Blade cameo was phenomenal. He screamed out loud. So did we. It was everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this on up, man.
Yeah.
We just wanted to get out these spoiler opinions and reactions that we had, and we're gonna definitely go see this again.
And go up there and hit that like button.
Yeah, hit that like button for us. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. We do need Cyclops.
Yeah.
Seeing Channing Tatum finally play Gambit, and he did a really good job. I like how Deadpool made fun of his dialect because we were still all thinking it. Yeah.
Yep. We
Torian,
were thinking it though, for real.
I am not a Channing Tatum fan, but I gave him an A for effort.
Yeah.
Because I am not a fan of his acting.
Torian, you cutting up now because now we're getting ready to get off here because he was like, yeah, I am the only Blade.
Oh my God, that was it. Oh,
come on, keep typing. If what? Looking at the audience like if he only knew.
They trying.
Okay.
They're trying, but it ain't gonna happen.
He was like,
he's trying to skate uphill.
Look,
trying to ice skate uphill.
That joker came with the list. I'm the GOAT.
Right.
I'm the one.
I started this.
I'm the one that did this. I'm the first day walker. I'm the only day walker. Come on.
Chris Evans, I think, is the best Marvel actor because he was amazing as Johnny and amazing as Cap.
Yes.
And now this Human Torch variant, he's great. I just joined the live. Y'all talking about Deadpool and Wolverine? Yes, we are, Joshua.
Hey, Joshua.
He said the line.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. And we freaking lost it.
Man.
I mean, like, for real, we freaking lost it. He was too. He's always smooth. Though.
LFG, yes. Blade was too smooth. Always, man. Like, it was everything. It was everything. It was everything. Gotta see it again so I can just be really nerd out and just pay more attention to everything. I tried to pay attention because I knew they were gonna have stuff all through there.
We did.
But I need to pay more attention.
We can go Monday.
Yeah, we'll see about going Monday.
No, ain't no see. I'm gonna go if you don't go.
We'll see.
I'm gonna go if you don't go.
Don said we got to do another follow-up.
I think we should.
Right.
When everybody has actually watched it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can do it Monday. I don't know. I'm not going to say
see.
Because Ralph has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, buddy. I got a lot to do.
Cool to the full.
What's going on?
Hey,
appreciate
nephew.
it.
Smooth vampire from the projects. You better believe it.
Blade legit got a round of applause from the audience when I saw it. Look, like I said, I don't know if you missed it. Our crowd sucked. They didn't clap at nothing. They didn't yell at nothing.
So the couple beside me, because I was so freaking hyped, the lady beside me, she was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Yes!" I looked at her like, "Yes, baby, yell out."
Sean said, even when Electra took shots at Affleck's Daredevil too. I know. Yes, that was crazy.
So I forgot that Affleck. I forgot that he played Daredevil because I just saw the series and I was like, I don't get it. And Ralph was like, you know,
when he played the movie,
the movie, and I was like, oh yeah, he did. But he's been everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good actor though.
Oh yeah, sure.
He got the chops.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We just wanted to share our thoughts.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all for coming through. Please hit that like button for the algorithm. We really appreciate it.
Come on, say it one more time.
Hit that like button for the algorithm. We really appreciate it.
Okay.
We love y'all.
Love you guys.
And we'll see y'all soon.
Absolutely.
Bye.
God bless.